All right, we should be live. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Daily High, or the Daily Low, as it's been this entire week. Yeah, Bitcoin price has been a giant disaster. Matt is still a little MIA. He'll be back with us soon. And we're gonna go to the charts. Let's get some confirmation on audio video, and then go from there. Let me see what's going on here. Let's go to the charts. Nice day out here in PA today. Yeah, I've also been busy with Unconfiscatable. The event is just about a little over a week away. So those of you that are at or near Las Vegas, come and hang out with us for Unconfiscatable. Uh, as should be obvious, I have exited my position. I could not hold on to it anymore. It was over. I was managing that all morning. Uh, no, I was watching that 10 a.m. reversal, and I didn't have a trade there. But we're gonna go and take a look. Um, so the weekly chart looks horrible. There's one last level of support at 53,500, and after that, there is absolutely no support until you get down to 44,000. Unless the MRI buy opportunity shows up somewhere in between 53 and a half and 44. Allocation chart. I just put this down, 100% cash. I'll show you guys. I did this right after market open. I mean, I kind of held out yesterday, and then we rebounded yesterday. Yesterday's candle was nice, a nice reversal-ish candle. I was giving it one more chance into early this morning, and early this morning, it was just a complete massacre, and I pulled the plug first thing in the morning. I'm going to talk about this in greater detail on the shorter term chart. The daily chart, very, very clear, complete disaster, red star candle. As I said yesterday, at the moment we get a red star candle, I'm not sure what that blue line represented, but basically for me, the moment we create the red star candle, the moment we go below yesterday's low, for me, uh, as far as TA is concerned, look, things can always turn around right now. But as far as I'm concerned, you got a red star candle. You have now, uh, this is now a continuation trade off of an MRI buy that did not materialize. And this is why it's very hard to automate the MRI. I mean, yes, this is a buying opportunity off this candle, but here on this red star candle, this is a complete short opportunity. Okay, I wouldn't fault anyone for going short. If I was an active trader and Stu on this YouTube channel is an active trader, he was short. This is a short trade. There's no way I would ever go long on a candle like this. This is a straight up shortable candle. We can look for similar candles and see how they turned out. We can go backwards in history and try to find a red star candle, two candles after an MRI buy. So here's an MRI buy, but two candles later, we did not get a red star candle, so this does not apply. This is a second consecutive MRI buy. Again, no red star candle. After a second consecutive, it's not as clear because now the downtrend has gone a while. So here's an example of, here's the last time we got a red star candle immediately following an MRI buy opportunity, and let's see what happened. So the moment the red star shows up, you can use the prior close. You can even use the candle close here because this has a very long wick. I would be looking at a short trade prior to breaking the prior swing low, but technically the red star is supposed to show up when you break the prior candle's low. And how far did we fall? We fell 10%. That's a 10% move. That's a $6,500 move. Okay. Let's look for a prior one. We're looking for a red star candle that followed an MRI buy. That did not happen here. So we have to keep going. Here's an uptrend. We have to find the proper downtrend. Here's an MRI buy, but there is no red star candle 2 candles later. So we have to keep going into the bear market. This doesn't happen very often. Okay. Here is an MRI buy, but again, there's no red star candle here. A very different situation. This is not a common scenario. Again, MRI buy, no red star. And here it is, MRI buy, red star candle, 2 candles later. Here's another exact scenario. And guess what? Once again, we made it into another MRI buy. So let's see what the move was. The last move was about 10%. This move was 15%, even a bigger move. So here are 2 prior examples where we had red star candles immediately following an MRI buy. Is there a third? And it's 2 for 2. It's a really ugly situation. Let's see if there's any more. No red star. And MRI buy, no red star. And yeah, we're gonna have to go back a long way. Yep, again, MRI buy, no red star. MRI buy, no red star. MRI buy, no red star. This isn't common. It's not a common occurrence, but I'm telling you, it's a scary one. It is definitely a scary one. Where are we now? We're already in 2021, right? I'll find one more, and then we're gonna go back to the current price action. I'm really surprised this one didn't have it. It's very, very surprising. Oh, I know why it didn't have it. MRI buy, no red star. MRI buy, no red star. MRI buy, no, it's an MRI sell. Wow, where are we already? Now we're getting into 2020. We're getting into the 2020 crash here. Maybe I missed one. I am going kind of fast. It's so rare. MRI buy, no red star. Here it is. Here's an MRI buy. No, but that's 3 candles later, not 2 candles later. A little different. And this one, it kind of recovered, but it didn't amount to much. You had multiple red stars after. So I'm going to call this a bit neutral. It also wasn't the 2nd candle after. It was a 3rd candle after. Not as clean. Not as clean. Here it is. Here's one. 2nd candle after, but this is also a little bit different. The MRI buy candle is a capitulation candle. When it's a capitulation candle, it doesn't leave much room for the red star candle and the following candles to crush you further. But having said that, the market still did not perform very well, and it still made a 5% lower low in the near future before your trade would have been stopped out. All right, let's get back to the current price action. Yeah, you don't really need the stars. This is just something I like to keep an eye on. If you guys are curious where exactly I bailed on the trade, well, I had to wait for market open, and I never trade in the first 15 minutes of market open. But in this case, I got out right here. I got out when this was happening. Between 9, I mean, like on this, at the end of this 940 candle, oh, yeah, 10-minute charts, sorry. 5-minute charts. It was over here. I got out in this area here. Once it was clear we were breaking these swing lows and we've gone past this, and I gave it the first 15 minutes. I watched this recovery right here at 940. and the 940 candle crashed, and this is the 945 candle. And when this candle couldn't do much, this was pretty much my exit right here. So it was just above $56,000. I had to pull the plug. I had no choice. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, it was right near the end of this candle. It was right at the bottom of this candle, and then at least I avoided this monster candle that dropped $1,000. Hey Winston, how do I have such great internet in the woods? Uh, that's pretty good. Well, Ugly Old Goat wasn't right yet. I mean, Ugly Old Goat's target is 40, like 39, 40,000. He could still be right. Now, we're still going down, and it's the S&P that's driving this monster. The cycle is not going well. Oil price is absolutely crashing. Now that I have cash, I might be going long oil here next week. This is setting up for a beautiful MRI buy on oil. So if we look at the last time we had a weekly MRI buy on oil, it was over here. It did go lower for another week and a half, but then there was a monster rally. What about another MRI buy opportunity on oil? Here's a buy opportunity on oil. It went up a bit. Nothing too great, but this trade would have certainly not lost you money. You could have got out break even. And let's look at other MRI buy opportunities. This is an MRI buy opportunity that did not develop. You can see the red star candle following the MRI for continuation, the big crash, and then this MRI buy did an amazing job. And this red star candle turned into a reversal candle and did not crush us further. Like personally, I don't want to see capitulation candles within the MRI with continuation. So this, I would have been a little bit cautious going short here. That's not what's happening right now. Right now, this is turning into a perfect MRI buy opportunity on oil with capitulation happening, and today is Friday. So no matter how you slice it, on Monday we're going to have an MRI buy weekly candle. The RSI is entering an oversold territory. The last time the RSI was this low, it was the oil COVID crash. And the time before that, right here, there was also another monster rebound. And the time before that, we had a monster oversold. Did lead to a decent rally, hits an MRI buy. This is back in 2015, guys. And then went oversold second time, created divergence, and then created even better divergence and bottomed out on extension C at $26 a barrel. Wow. Hard to explain these low oil prices, and I find it hard to believe that they're going to last. I really, really do. Well, the oil trade could be a week-long trade. Also, I'm not going to put all my money in oil. I might also buy some options. It may be an options trade. So I may only use like 5% of my funds. I wish I can trade options on the BlackRock ETF. I would totally be doing that. I would be trading options on a BlackRock ETF if I could. Like right now, I'm going in and out of Fidelity. Like if you refresh this, you can see how no one is selling the BlackRock ETF, but Fidelity is getting decimated. I'm contributing to this. I'm contributing to this selling in Fidelity, right? And the next time I enter, I may be forced to enter the BlackRock ETF. The liquidity I mean, Fidelity is not able to properly compete with BlackRock, and I can't wait for options on BlackRock ETF. Oh yeah, a card of me is being sold. That's right. Wait, hold on. That's okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Trading cards. 1 second. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. Yeah, there's a card of me. It's a Gem Mint 10. It's the card itself is rare, and getting it on a Gem Mint 10, that means it's in perfect condition. It's up for sale for 5 grand. I don't get a cut on this, by the way, in case the IRS is watching. I don't get any pieces of this. Someone pulled the card and they're selling it. Okay, let's go to the stock market and take a look at what's going on. The stock market is getting crushed, absolutely crushed. The unemployment numbers came out this morning, and the unemployment rate came in at 4.2. I thought it was going to come in either as expected or a smidge higher to help Fed lower the rate. But if the stock market is crashing, the Fed doesn't need help lowering the rate. Inverted head and shoulders on the stock market. Maybe. I don't really see it. I wouldn't look at the ES. I wouldn't analyze the ES. ES is a trading mechanism. I would analyze SPX. It's a horrible week, but all this week did was bring us into a moving average support. So I'm actually timing it. I mean, September is historically the worst month for the stock market. September is always bad. This is probably September. Yeah, right here. September is bad. October is where market starts to go up. It rebounds. October made the low. September was the worst month. Let's see the year before. Probably here. Like I'm guessing that this is September because I see the worst candle. September was the worst month. October was the low, and now we're going higher. And what about the prior September? Well, how about that? Here's another September. September was a bad month, and then we go higher. We rebound in October. Let's go to the year before. Let's see. Oh, how about that? September, a bad month. September makes the low. October's not great, and the market goes up. Let's go a year earlier. Let's see what happened. September. September was actually a bullish month. October still makes the low, and then the market goes up. Year before that. Oh, October was the bad month. September was consolidating. October was the big crash. And then it did find the bottom in October. It went up, but then it got destroyed in December of 2018. Something must have happened in December of 2018. December is usually a very good month for the stock market. That's kind of rare. I'm not sure what happened that December of 2018. And the month before, the year before, September was a good month, but so was October. So you didn't have a pullback. Now let's go to the short term. Here's the daily S&P. We're still crashing. The 11 a.m. reversal did not materialize, and neither did the 10 a.m. reversal. So I was watching the stock market this morning. We went up for the first 5 minutes, then started to crash. This is the 940 candle. This is the 945 candle. I was waiting for 10 a.m. Here is the 10 a.m. And it never gave me a trading opportunity because we never traded above the prior candle's high. The only time we traded above the prior candle's high was here at the 945 candle, but that was too early for me. And this was too choppy. Now, had the first candle been a major crash, had this was happening down here, I might have taken a stab at the 945 candle. But I'm only taking a stab at the 945 candle if the first 3 candles are crashing down, but they weren't. So this was, I couldn't tell if this was going to be a top, if this was going to be a reversal to the upside, or a reversal to the downside. So I stayed away, and then I was looking to time the top, the long trade, but it never came. And this is where I started doing the stream, and this is a trade actually. Had I not done the stream, where would I have gone long? So this is super interesting, actually. I kept waiting for the break of the prior candle's high to go long. And starting with this candle here. Starting with this candle here, I'm looking for the break of the prior candle's high for a long trade. So I'm going to make this green. If I do stop doing YouTube, I'm probably going back to trading this. Didn't happen, didn't happen, didn't happen, didn't happen, didn't happen. I'm going to be like a parrot, right? Never happened, never happened, never happened, never happened. Bam! It finally happened. And guess what? It happened on the 11 a.m. candle, which is my second best candle after the 10 a.m. candle. So when this happens, that's your long trade. And your risk is 7.5 points, which is actually a lot. It's quite hefty. But considering how far we've fallen, off the top, fell 100 points. I'm okay with that, right? It's got to rebound somehow. And how far did it rebound? Rebounded 30 points. God damn, that's a lot of money to be made. That's $3,000 off of two futures. And I would have definitely made money on this. And I would already be out. I would have probably taken some profit on half of the position, which is one contract, and then I keep raising my stop loss, and I'm probably exiting somewhere, in 10 minutes, right? So in 10 minutes, you make a few grand, which is a pretty good trade. But I had to do a stream. I couldn't delay it anymore. And I literally set up my stream I started setting up my stream over here with on this candle. I started setting up my stream and I stopped looking at the market and I shut down my trading account. So just so you guys know, I would not have made any money on the downside. If I was trading the S&P this morning, I would not have done this. I mean, I would have maybe considered going short at 10 a.m. with the red star candle here, but breaking these lows, but that's too risky. And because I'm waiting for the 10 a.m. reversal, if I'm watching the 10 a.m. reversal and timing a long trade, why would I flip my brain to short the market? So I'm just waiting for my buying opportunity, and I'm letting the market crash, 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 and the way I make money is on this candle. So yes, I'm glued to the market without blinking for an hour, and all the money is made on this candle. That's it. And now I'm done. I'm done. I'm not trading. I wouldn't trade the rest of the day. Really? Stop limits aren't triggering on interactive brokers? That's interesting. I would have to manually execute. I would just have to I would just have to press the buy button myself at market. Uh, ES is one of the most liquid contracts in the world. It should fill you instantly. But like I said, I haven't traded this in a while. With the conference coming up and then the financial summit coming up, it's hard for me to focus on trading. After this financial summit, I just might. Bitcoin is still dropping. Yeah, we broke 54. Yeah, it's rough. It's a little rough. Rough day. Everything is dropping. Let's see how the Japanese markets are doing. Let's see if they're a bit of a. Oh yeah, the Fed is definitely dropping the rate. Absolutely. Let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar is being volatile today. Dollar still falling. Let's look at the yen. Nope, that's euro yen. Let's look at the dollar versus the yen. The yen is still appreciating. Wow, the yen is now stronger than it was at that capitulation. And the yen just gave you a red star candle, breaking the prior swing low. If I was in a yen trade, I would be long the yen versus the dollar. This looks like a very, very clean setup. Red star, extension C didn't recover, and we're now going, the yen is strengthening. Looking for where the hell is it? Where is the Nikkei? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. I was looking for the Nikkei. The Nikkei is not crashing like it did back in August. It did give us a red star candle. The Nikkei is definitely going down. Yeah, on a day like today, there's definitely money to be made in the futures markets. But you do have to immediately cut your losses. Like the moment you're on a volatile day like this, you may want to hold those futures contracts for like 5 minutes and that's it. All right, guys, I don't have much else. BlackRock is still holding their massive holdings. Fidelity has been the big seller here. Fidelity, pure Bitcoiners are mostly holding Fidelity. Institutions are mostly holding BlackRock. You can see who's got the uh, what do you call them? Uh, oh, what's the term? Like diamond hands? What was the term? You can see who's not panicking. Institutions aren't panicking. That's why BlackRock isn't selling any Bitcoin. When do I think we will bounce? By the end of the month? Oh, whoever said I had good internet, uh, my internet cut out. No, someone. I think the router got disconnected. Are we back? Is my stream back? We back? Okay, I'm back. Um, all right. Uh, I'm gonna end it here pretty much. But my the question of when do I think we will recover? It's time based. It's not necessarily price based. It's way more time based now. As far as price is concerned, we can still bounce here at 53. Other than that, there's no support. You have no price support here. The only thing is time. So I will be looking at MRIs. Daily and weekly MRIs are my is going to be my guide. You can see the last time we had an MRI buy, after the big crash, we recovered. And on this MRI buy, this is a monster shorting opportunity. So that's where we are. I'll glance at Tesla. Tesla's been doing well. I think it went up a lot yesterday. Went up a lot yesterday. Came right into a double top resistance, and today is getting destroyed. How's Nvidia doing? Nvidia's going back down. I saw a chart of, was it Domino's? Domino's Pizza? Apparently it's done real well since inception, since IPO. It's done pretty good. But that's an ugly looking chart. This is, I mean, it hurts to short something that's already down 25%, but this is one ugly chart for Domino's Pizza. Look at the last time something like this happened. Well, it's not exactly the same thing. Though I will say that's a beautiful MRI top and a beautiful MRI buy. That's actually a really good MRI buy, not MRI buy as well, but Green Star Candle buy on a breakout. I would have been caught on this trade. I mean, I probably would have entered this trade a little bit earlier. I probably would have been entering this trade on the candle before the Green Star Candle. Like over here on this breakout candle. So I would have had a chance to pull the plug early. But to me, this is beautiful buying opportunity that did not materialize. But right now, this is a classic disaster in the making. Bitcoin miners, I think they're in serious trouble. I like Bitfarms. The chart disagrees with me. The chart on Bitfarms looks bad. Chart looks bad. CleanSpark? Ugh. Miners are in trouble, guys. Man, Canaan still can't recover. Or at least fake meat's still dropping. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. There's not much more I can say here, other than I'm tempted on shorting Bitcoin, but I'm not gonna do it. And gold is doing what I expected it to do, slightly down to flat. Thank you all for watching, guys, and maybe I'll do a political stream over the weekend on my channel. Bye, guys.